Alright, what's good, guys? Welcome to another tutorial video. As you see, I'm with Fear again, because he's like in every video, apparently. And a new member, look it, Gorilla2518. It's the real Gorilla2518.
TP, start changing your name.
Shut up.
Alright, give him a moment, guys. Give him a moment.
Oh my gosh. Hooray!
TP Kerr. Alright, this is
Okay.
TP Kerr. This is TP Kerr, also known as TP. Introduce yourself.
He is
Hi.
most likely the fourth
I am
best in the group.
TP Kerr. And I am
Not better than me.
TP Kerr.
Fire!
Hi guys, it's Fear here. We're gonna teach you intermediate skills in this video because like we taught you beginner skills last video, and like we're gonna make this a 5-part series. Today we're gonna learn walls, trees, jukes, and more.
Alright, so next skill we're gonna learn is branching.
You
Which
mean
is
the
not
first one?
what I'm doing right now. But branching is, let Fear explain it.
So branching is a consecutive amount of jumps to branch to branch. So let's say, ooh, ooh, ooh. That is branching.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Alright guys, our next skill is walls. We will start with the wall climb. So wall climbing, you want to be like Frozen. I definitely did not steal that from Jmancurly. Left, turn your body left and right. Left and right. You can stick to the wall for half a second.
Show them the
Left
motion.
and right.
Oh, okay, you are.
Let me
Left
explain the motion.
and right.
Alright, so
Left
motion,
And right.
there's a lot of different
No,
ways you could do it.
Left.
But if you want to start off beginner,
Right.
you could put your wall
Left.
stuck to the hand. Stick your wall to the hand like this.
Left. Turn right.
And push yourself parallel to the wall.
Turn right.
Like you
So
did to
for
the
your
ground.
left hand, you want to turn right. For your right hand, you want to turn left.
It's easier if you turn when you do it in real life. You don't gotta turn your full body
When you get better
like.
at the game, you don't have to turn.
Yeah, when you get better at the game, you can just do it nice and simple. Something like
Alright
this.
guys, for our next skill, once you learn wall climbing, you can start wall running.
Yeah, wall running.
Alright
Yes.
guys, so when you start wall running, you can start to wall climb, you can start to wall run. So wall running is like this.
Basically, you put your hand close to the wall and push yourself
Move
forward,
with the wall.
upwards.
Push yourself forward.
Become the
Don't
wall.
push like this, because you will hit yourself off. Now, what most beginners do, come down here, exotic. So, what most beginners do is they think they're gonna mess up and they fall. Don't mess. Okay, you just want to keep on moving forward.
And try to keep your hand straight as you can to the wall, so you don't push yourself away from the wall.
Well, you have to do that? I've been
Well,
wall
yeah.
running wrong though, my whole life.
Okay, now we're gonna get into the jukes part of the video, where you would get like jukes. Some people call this the leaderboard
Alright,
juke,
guys.
but it's mainly called backboarding.
So backboarding, you want to hit off the thing and. But,
He's a professional
there's
at
another
it.
way to do it. If you do this, you can make it on. But there's another way you can do it. So if you can't do the wraparound, you can put your hand right here, grab this, pull yourself around.
No, that's easier. But the only problem is your hand could definitely get stuck a lot for new players. So try to avoid that.
You just gotta pull your hand out fast.
But sometimes that sends you into the sky. Like that, and that could be messing you up. But it's a pretty hard skill to learn. You'll get better at it when you do that wraparound. So if you want a tutorial on the wraparound, you can just bounce off of it and just hit it at an angle where you could
Now,
fly
to
up
learn
and
the
wrap around.
I recommend learning this. This is a wraparound.
Or
So
the pole
let's
juke.
say you grab this, turn yourself around and swing. It's like the slide juke.
Easy.
Helps.
You could easily learn it with the pole juke we explained in another video.
Bro, guys, what this is the table flip. So you stand on the table, and you put your hands right here, and you flip.
What the hell?
So
want to
you
do a
put your hand on the
backstroke
table.
like this.
Yes, like, you know, if you're swimming, you just backstroke. So you put your hands, you want to bounce off the table and try to catch yourself with both hands like pressing against these part of the pillars on top of the gazebo, and then just do a nice little motion we told you to do. You might get stuck, but that's fine.
It could also be a swim up like this.
Yeah, that's what you're mainly supposed to do. Put your hands and just like arm circles backwards. If you ever learned that in school,
I did it.
gym class. All right, so next we got the hospital flip. You know, you want to demonstrate the hospital flip? Actually, you don't really know how to do it.
Doesn't even know how.
All right,
Alright,
hospital
guys.
flip.
Hospital flip is most usually, well, most people use it right here. So you want to wrap around. So like.
So if you learn the slide juke, it's like that.
Hospital flip is because you usually fall.
It's like the slide juke, but it's on branches.
Hard.
Oh, yeah, a lot harder. With one hand, you would have to jump off, catch yourself, and then wrap around and throw yourself. And it's a good juke. Like if a rock monkey or lava monkey
But you
chasing
usually
you.
fall on someone, which is not very cool.
Yeah, so that's why this is an intermediate skill,
So
even though it's pretty difficult.
it's useful, but you don't really use it that much.
All right.
Cut.
And then there's another way to do it. You use two hands, which might be easier. But yeah, you know, that's the good part about hospital flip. You can use two hands.
All right, guys. Great job on passing intermediate. Now we are moving on to advanced skills. These will conclude a vertical, wall gliding, a lot of stuff, kind of.
All right, so like if you
I
don't
hope
know
that's
how to
what-
do if you don't know any of the intermediate skills yet, or like not even like more than less than half of them, I recommend learning them first before you do advanced, because advanced gets pretty hard. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so
Alright,
for the
guys.
first skill, I'm talking. Okay, anyways, for the
Vertical.
first skill,
It is vertical.
it's vertical. So who wants to demonstrate?
Vertical climbing can be two ways. It can be two-handed or one-handed. So TP's gonna show you because he's pro.
One-handed.
me?
One-handed. I think two-handed is professional, but okay. Or
No,
another
two-handed
advanced.
is easy.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, that's more like
So to
wall
do
running.
this, you wanna go.
So for vertical, it's like wall running,
No way. I
but
finally
instead
do
of
something.
going forward, you're just gonna go straight up. So you want to push yourself up and then move your hand in a circle motion back up, just to push yourself back up, and repeat it until you can vertical.
Like that. See how Exotic's doing it? That's a vertical.
Which is kind of hard to learn. And
This is
If
a
you
really
wanna-
hard skill, so
if you want to
you can skip it
progress.
and learn it later in the game.
If you want to progress, I recommend tilting your hand at different angles of the wall, so that way you don't push yourself outwards. All right, so the
Halfway.
next skill,
What TP's doing is all the way.
this next skill is what we like to call monkey up the tree, which is just a skill in order to get up to stump way faster.
I just did it.
It's the fastest way to get up stump. To get on top of the stump, you'll learn the monkey up the tree, the full way, but this is just the halfway because it's too hard. I feel like.
Definitely this is like really hard.
And
Okay.
it kind of
I
involves
recommend you-
vertical, which is a good thing
So
to know.
if you haven't learned vertical, you can skip this. Learn vertical and then try this.
This took me a while to learn. I used to try it every day. But you want to go ahead and vertical up this little part of the wall. And then push yourself like straight up at this area and wrap around your arm onto the little platform. And then you should be able to get up here. It does take a little bit of practice, so try to,
Keep on trying and you got this. Don't ever give up.
yeah. But learning it the full way is pretty difficult. Fear's only done it like 4 times his entire time he's been playing this game. And one of the content creating members on this channel, I guess, is Noli, and he's like basically a professional at that. He's like the best in the group. So this next
Alright,
trick is
guys,
another vertical.
I guess you can call it Lucio running or two-handed vertical. It should be called.
Lucio vertical. It
Okay,
doesn't really matter.
Never mind. Could be the same thing. So
So this is the like.
two-handed vertical is just straight up. Lucio, on the other hand, is you move forward and up.
People say this is like really difficult, but if I gotta be honest,
It's really easy if you're on 60 or 72.
yeah, I would say this is easier than normal vertical because you go up faster and farther.
If you want to get Sidequest, or whatever, you can either get it on an Android phone or on your PC. Windows 10 works really well with it, so. Alright, you guys got this. Don't ever give up.
Also, here's a good spot to practice vertical, like verticaling up this part of the stump and then getting onto this branch.
Yep.
If you can do that, I'd say you're pretty good at vertical. Alright, so
guys, since you know vertical and right-handed wall running, you need to learn left-handed wall running. So left-handed wall running is just right-handed wall running with your left hand.
if you are
I don't really have any
left-handed,
tips because I'm really bad at it, but you guys got this.
well, if you are left-handed, this will be easier, I think. And
Most
basically,
Gorilla Tag
this
players
would
are right-handed, so.
yeah. That's a fun fact. And I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the last skill in this video that will be in the forest map. We're gonna be moving on to some different maps now. Next skill is called,
Alright, guys.
well, not really a skill, but it's a competitive course.
Okay, so here in City Map, we have the competitive course. If you beat the competitive course, you unlock comp, or competitive game mode. And there's two ways to beat this. You can either cheese it, which I highly don't recommend you don't do,
That's the newbie
or you
way.
can just beat it normally.
Also, if you're looking for the location, it should be in the back of city, right here.
It's up here. You want to keep on, you want to pinch climb up.
Yeah, so you gotta learn all your skills that you
Get
put
off.
together. Pinch climb
and
up,
You should land on that thing right there.
push yourself off, and then like you should land on this. This is where you kind of get more into branching. Gotta be very careful,
This trains your branching right here.
and then you should be good at it. This is now, oh god. Alright, so this should be pretty easy. It's like sideways wall bouncing, not that hard. And then once you got
Alright,
learned
for
into
the
a
next
little
part,
bit of,
This is wall running. Now,
yeah,
you want to be careful because you can fall pretty easily.
this will get you better at wall running. And once you actually beat it, you have unlocked competitive queue. If you are really new to the game, please do not go in there. It just ruins the fun for other people. And you're probably going to get destroyed and roasted and everything if you're bad. So I highly recommend you don't.
I recommend you start playing competitive if you're good at, like, professional or master. But
If you can learn those
you're-
skills,
if
then you're good.
If you feel capable of yourself, go ahead, try it. I ain't stopping you.
Alright, well, yep, that's competitive course. Hope you have fun if you beat it in competitive queue. And I don't think there's a lot of people that stock there, so you're good. Last two skills will be taking place in the mountains. The first one we're gonna go over, which is really simple and actually pretty helpful.
Well, it's not too simple because this takes pretty. Okay, so on this wall, you should be able to So put your arm on there, and then you should slide with the wall. That's
It's
how
wall
you
gliding.
wall slide.
I recommend.
Now, wall glide, you want to go down here. You want to control yourself with your hand. Go on the wall, hit off, hit the floor.
And if you get really good at it, you could probably fly really far. Wall slide, you put your hand straight on the wall and you slide. Wall glide, you get good, like you get a good, like speed, and then you glide like really far.
That's not how you wall glide, guys.
This is let me try to do it.
I'm a good wall glider.
And then boom, wall gliding. You go really far. I just hit something in my room. You could do it like around the entire map almost if you get good at it. If you get really good at it, you could probably do the entire map. Yeah, that's wall sliding and wall gliding. Fire! We have this last useless
Which,
skill that I
If you
recommend
like
don't
secret
using.
tunnel, you were probably a
Secret
9-year-old.
tunnel. The secret tunnel.
If you think
Go
secret
down
tunnel's
this ramp.
cool, you are 9. I don't care what you say. You are 9.
Oh wait. Ah. So secret tunnel is kind of useless. I don't recommend using it.
You
'cause
just go
if
in the slide right there.
Yeah. So there's actually a way to do it that's a lot easier in the way I learned it. It's useless, but if you can hit it off first try, then that's cool. You could flex on people or something, even though it's pretty easy and useless.
If you're trying to get millions of views on Gorilla Tag TikTok, use this.
Yeah, and then you would do that. It's pretty difficult when you first try. It's pretty difficult for me because I never do it anymore. And it's useless. Also, if you like flick your controller out the ground like this and pick up a snowball at a right pace, then it starts gradually levitating from your hand. Do you see this? You see my screen? Do this.
Easy.
And then also, if you slam yourself against the ground and go up and then just chuck the snowball into the air, it'll go really high like this. Damn.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is the conclusion of Advanced through Intermediate. Next video, we will do Professional Skills. You got this. Keep trying.
Become the best, man. Become the best. Alright, yep. See ya. Group of 7 dummies out. Join the Discord server in the About section. And